So Baburao is coming back once again. Just hearing this bring a lot of smile on our face, right? The OG trio of Raju, Sham and Baburao, they all are together, and we are really hoping that we are going to have that much fun, that much emotion, that much nostalgia when the film hits the theater. And we can't keep our nerves right now. But all these things, all this chaotic drama, what happened in last couple of months or so, is it this sweet how it ended finally? I don't think so. Because we all know there must be some fishy things underneath. So I am Shantanu and you are watching Final Bengali, and we are going to find out what happened, what really happened, what might be the real story. So what happened 2 months back, that Paresh Rawal left the film, and then when we raised questions that what really happened, they stated that it might be creative differences. But then came lawsuits, the demands of returning money, and then of course returning it, and he almost got sued, blah 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 blah. All the things were crazy, like messy things, a movie itself. And boom, one day Paresh Rawal, I don't know where, but came in a really unknown channel and gave a podcast. There, for 1 minute, he talked about the film, and he clarified that yes, everything is sorted and we are doing it, and every good thing take time. So yeah, everything is sorted now. Really? Are you dumb? I mean, you see those who followed the whole thing at least know that this isn't like a normal thing. This is all scripted. They created drama, created chaos, or let's say confusion in the public, and then spread some news in the media. They gossiped about it, fans talked about it, the chaos, and then finally boom, a happy ending. Bro, this is how PR game works. Because they know one thing, that Baburao means emotion. Half of the film we can say. So if Baburao walks away, half of the audience will go away. So if you do it reversely, and it will happen reversely. So they created the whole drama, wrote a good script for it. I really hope they have one ready for the movie also. And then Suniel Shetty was very, very, very much creative here and very much clever here, actually, you can say. He chose right words. He said, I hope that everything works out because we need him. He's the main part of the film. We really hope things get sorted, really. Because he chose this word to keep the audience hooked, so that they don't lose hope or something. They keep searching, is Baburao coming back? Is Baburao coming back? Talk about the film must go on. The show must go on, whatever happens. This feels like when Jio came, they distributed free data to everyone. Everyone were enjoying it. And then boom, came the real business. Same trick here. They brought back Baburao, and all the fans are happy. All of them are happy. And then they will probably release a teaser some days back, and then the movie will come, and people won't think about the story or the plot or anything. They will just go to the theaters to watch the trio back, to extend the happiness they have right now. That is the real business, man. That is the real business. But is bringing back the OG trios, the familiar faces, enough to make a good film? No, I think there must be some other elements, like a real story, a tight script, a real world where we can believe in, right? So the big question arises that, is Paresh Rawal coming back enough for the film? I don't think so. Because what 20 years ago won't work today. People have changed, their humor has changed, the chaos of the world has changed, the audience has changed, the comedy have changed. What I see these days, that the filmmakers are doing everything for like Instagram users. They making film purposely, that so that people generate memes from them and release on the Instagram, and they goes viral, and a free marketing strategy. This is very cheap thing to do. I mean, in the world of technology, you are not using your brain. Hats off to Neeraj Vora once again. What he wrote that time, that that created this whole Instagram meme things, right? In India, actually. So they are not creating this, they are using what we already have. They are stealing, or in good words, let's say, keep getting inspiring from Instagram reels or Instagram memes, and they are making the film, or they are making the film for Instagram. That's it. This won't work for good audience, right? So we know what we want. The films like Houseful 5 will be made, which will be talked about a lot, but actually when it hits the theater, people will criticize it, rightfully so, right? So basically one thing is clear, that a comedy film without story is like tea without sugar. Completely useless. I'm sorry if you're having diabetes, sorry. And one another thing is Priyadarshan coming back. I don't think that will be also enough for the film, because we all know he took a break from the industry. He didn't make films for a long time. He fought depression, and when he came back, I think he made one or two films. I think he made Hangama 2. Clarify me if I'm wrong, but that didn't work. So a director can't just come back and give good films as he used to do. So he will also look for a good script. I think he is also writing it, but I don't think that his name will be enough. Yeah, he can make a good film, but make it then. Give it to us. But most of the directors doing right now in the industry, that they are bringing back the old movies, old songs, even old dialogues to hit the nostalgia in us. But we are not that dumb, sir. We know what we want. The internet world, the digital world is vast right now. We can watch what we want to watch. So you just can't make a pill and give it to us forcefully, right? So the game you are playing is very bad. You overdo it, it looks cheap. You underdo it, it looks empty. So what will the audience feel? But if Hera Pheri wants to conquer it, if they want to make a difference, they need to walk this tightrope perfectly. They need a balance in it. But the whole cavity thing, what happened, it worked perfectly for Hera Pheri 3, if I say honestly, because people are talking about it. They are happy about it. The whole media is covering the news, right? But anything, the teaser, let's say the teaser, the trailer, or any news from the story hasn't come out yet, right? But people are already talking about it. So this is like a pre-trailer itself. You have already hooked up the audience. So it worked perfectly though. But boss, we are not fool. That is the point of this podcast, that we are not fool. This PR game won't work for us. We need story. We need that emotion, because you can't show us a PR game emotion and then then provide us a half-baked movie, right? Even now on weekends, at lunchtime, dinner time, in friend's house, we start watching from any part of the film, and you ask me any dialogue, muting the movie, and we'll recite it, right? So this is our emotion, and don't mess with it. Don't mess with this emotion, please. And we have already witnessed many movies getting fucked up. What we had in our hearts, like the series of Houseful, the series of Welcome to the Jungle is coming once again. I don't know what they will do with that. And many films are getting wasted. Many franchises are getting wasted, and we don't really want Hera Pheri to be wasted like that, because among all the films we have, all the comedy films we have in our industry, this is a pure gem. We all love it. Please don't mess with it. People have high hopes. They will go to the theaters and they will give support to you, but you need to work on this. And I am not talking that you are not working, but we want to see a movie, not a chaotic drama of PR game. That's it. That was the request. Thank you. We will meet once again.